Hello everyone, welcome back to MGF1106. Let me start the new chapter in this video by touching a little bit of history here. So around 300 BC, Greek mathematician, a Greek philosopher named Aristotle. Let's spell like this, Aristotle. And Aristotle analyzed the way human thinks and arrive at conclusion. He organized the study of correct reasoning, and this study of correct reasoning we call logic. So Aristotle is considered as the father of logic. And he studied in a work called Organon. Okay, Organon. Okay, and logic is been it never stopped developed over the past 2000 years. By 1600, a German mathematician he developed some logic symbol. Okay, and this logic symbol is help you to construct a logical statement. Okay, so in this chapter, in this video, the first section here, I will introduce some logic symbol and how we're going to use the logic symbol to construct a logical statement. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so put the title for this chapter here, logic. Okay, and the first section I want to talk about is section 3.1. Okay, in this section we'll be discussing a statement and logical connectives. Statement. Okay, and logical. Okay, so let me box this. Connective. Okay. So first of all, we need to know what statement. Before we can construct a logical statement, we need to know what statement is. Okay, so the first statement. Okay, so a statement is just a sentence, and this sentence here can be either true or false, but it cannot be both. So first, it is a statement. It's a sentence. A sentence. Okay, and the sentence here can be true or false. Okay, but not both. Okay, we have some statement this is not really true or false, but I don't want to confuse you too much, so I'm not going to give you that example here. However, there's a lot of statement that could be true, or some statement it is false, and many some statement cannot be both of them. Okay, for example, I have something like this. Example number 1 right here. Okay, I can say that I can create a statement like this. I can say the moon is revolving the earth. Okay, the moon is revolving the earth. Okay, that is my statement. And so what do you think? Do you think this statement is true or false? Of course this statement must be true, right? Okay, or I can create a statement like this. Okay, how about I can say like this. Monday. Okay, Monday is It's a holiday. How about that? Now, how about this statement? What do you think? This statement is true or false? Well, if sometimes the Labor Day is in Monday, so sometimes it's not. So if the statement I give you over here is not quite clear, so this statement is not true or false. So we don't know that this is a statement. It's not a statement actually. Okay, so this is not a statement because we don't know. Okay, because we don't know this is true or false. Okay, it's not really clear. How about this statement right here? What if I can I say like this? I say the capital. Okay, capital of um of Italy is Rome. Okay, it's Rome. Oh, I spelled it wrong. So, well, this statement must be true, right? This statement also is true over here. But if I go ahead and change a little bit, I say the capital, okay, of France, okay, is London. Then you know right away this statement is false. Okay, you can create your own statement easily. Okay, and again, it's either true or false, but it cannot be both. Okay, and there are two different types of statement. Two types of statement. It's the first style, second style, and third style. Okay, it's two different types of statement. The first type of statement we call that a simple statement. Okay, simple statement, and and the second type of statement we call a compound statement. Compound statement. Okay. And what is simple statement? Well, I can say over here, the capital of Italy is Rome. So that is simple. Okay, that is simple. That's not compound because compound means combine. When you combine the two simple statements together using some connective, which is I'm gonna introduce you later, then we're gonna have a compound statement. Compound means combine. Okay, but before talking about a compound statement, okay, I want to uh, I want to talk about um I want to talk about uh, the negating statement. Okay, in the simple statement over here, one of the example of simple statement is that the negating statement. Okay, um, then I will talk about the quantified statement. Okay, so in the simple statement it could be negating statement. Okay, negating statement, and it could be quantified statement. Quantified statement. So you see a bunch of different terminology in this video. So what is the negating statement? Next up, negating statement. Let me use different color over here. Negating statement. Okay. Okay. So in the negating statement, we want to change the original statement to its opposite meaning. We negate it. So we change it to opposite meaning. Okay, opposite meaning. Okay. Okay. For example, I have something like this. I can use some symbol. First of all, the symbol that represents statement, we can use any letter to represent statement. So usually we have PQ, okay, P and Q can be used to represent a statement. Then we want to negate it. Then we're gonna put another symbol in front of the P and Q. For example, I have something like this. Example number 2. Okay. What if I have a statement like this? So I have a statement P. Okay, statement P. Okay, and I say statement P over here. P over here represent this statement, the following statement, and the following statement is today. Today is Monday. Okay. Okay, today is Monday. I don't know, again, I don't know this is true or false. Okay, but I have a statement like that. Okay, and I want to negate this statement. Okay, I want to negate this statement, so I can put a symbol, a negation symbol, something like this. There you go. This is called tilde. Okay, tilde of statement P is today is not Monday. There you go. We just negate it. We just change it into opposite meaning. Okay. How about this? Let's say I can give you another example. Example number 3 here. And now let's pick another letter that represents symbol. Or you can use Q. Okay, so the P already. So I have statement Q. Okay, how about this? I can say okay, I can say Edgar Allan Poe is Chinese. Okay, I know this is false already, right? Edgar Allan Poe is not Chinese, but I want to negate it. Okay, to create a negating statement, I put the tilde in front of the statement Q. Then I negate it by writing Edgar Allan Poe is not Chinese. Here you go. That's how you create. That is how you create a negating statement. Let me write this. Yeah, Chinese. Okay. Good. So you just put you just play with the grammar a little bit. You put the not over there, then you can negate the statement easily. So all of this with this is called a statement symbol. Okay, this is kind of a logic symbol, right? Which is I say at the during the first couple minutes of the video. It's a logic symbol right here. Okay. All right. And the second simple statement I want to talk about is a quantified statement. Quantified statement. Okay. Quantified statement. Okay. Quantify. It looks like we want to measure something. It looks like it's related to amount, right? So that's why we call it a quantified statement. And in quantified statement, you will see some word like all, some, okay, none, okay, okay. This word over here, we call that quantifier. So this is called quantifier. Okay, and we can create a negative statement of quantify um, statement easily by using the following rules. And the following rules look like this. Okay, negating in order. I'm going to put in order to negate quantify statement. Okay, okay, we're gonna use some rules over here. Okay, so what is the rule here? The rule is if the original statement has quantified all, okay, all, then we can negate it by change it into some are not. Okay, some are not. Okay, if the original statement is some are, then I can change it into none are. None is. Okay. Try to memorize this rule. Kind of important. But sometimes, believe me, you don't have to memorize it. But if you memorize it, when you get a quantified statement, it's easier, it will be faster. So quantified statement is the statement that contains this quantifier. Okay, for example, I have something like this. Okay, let's say how about this? Okay, example number 4. Okay, I have statement of like this. All humans are mortal. Okay, are mortal. Okay. Yeah, I don't care about this is true or false, but this is true already. All women are mortal. Okay, so let me call this statement over here is statement uh, S. Okay, now we want to negate statement S. So put tilde S. Okay, I can put it so if it start with all, then some are not. So we can change it. Some human are not mortal. Okay, some human are not mortal. And I don't care about, again, I don't care about this is true or false. Okay, we try to learn how to negate the quantified statement. So that's what it is. Some human are not mortal. This is of course this is not true already, but this is false. Okay, it's false already, but again we don't want to mention whether this is true or false. Okay, or I can put like this. What if I have example number 5 here? um some students do not come to class prepared. Okay, have a statement like that. I'm going to call the statement of some student. Okay, some student do not come to class prepared. Okay, now I want to negate it. So what is thing? So it'll be some students do not come to class prepared. Then if I negate it, I use this, right? None student come to class. Okay, or you can put so some are not, some are not. Then I'm sorry. So this is some are not. Then we have to use all. Okay, all student. Okay, so you see, some are not. So this is all student come to class prepare. Okay, come to class prepare. So you see that my arrow, it go both way. It means it can go from here to here, or go from here to here, or it can go from some to none, or from none to some. So it depends on a reasonable statement. Okay. Okay. Let's see what else. Let me example 2, 8, 4, 5. Okay. Okay. Let's see. I can give you another example. Well, you can go ahead and create your own example if you want to. Example 6. Okay, so I'm gonna Q statement. All people. Let's use different one. Some road. Okay, some roads are open. So they start with some. So you can do none of the road is open. Okay. Or you can put no road. So you put none or no road is open. Okay. Okay, no road is open. Okay. So the rules over here important. Okay. It help you. It's now without the rules here, it's easy to get wrong. It doesn't mean that you cannot do negation of this statement. It's very easy to get wrong. And if we have more than one statement, and we want to connect those the simple statement together, then we can create uh, a compound statement, a connecting between two simple statement called compound statement. And we're going to use, in order to connect them, we're going to use some connectiveness, let me see what is called connectives. Okay, so what is the connectives? So first of all, let me write them down here. The compound statement. Okay, compound statement. So compound statement is just a combined statement, as I say. Okay, combine two simple statements to each other by using connective, and we have some connective like this. Following connective we might use in the compound statement. The first connective, this color is not good, right? It's hard to see, but anyway, the first connective is n. N is one of the connective, or is also another connective. If then, okay, is the third connective, and if and only if. Okay, if and only if. If and only if. Okay, so we have four connective over here. We're going to use that to create a compound statement that connect two simple statement to each other. Now let's talk about the end statement first. Okay, end statement. Let's do end statement first. Okay. Okay. You know, back in intermediate algebra, if you already take intermediate, maybe some of you never took intermediate algebra, the end statement we use simple letter, the upside down letter V for the end Okay, so the upside down letter V that look like this. Okay, okay. So this symbol here is gonna help you to connect a simple statement. For example, I have something like this. So I have two statements. The first statement is for the statement P, and it say that it is after 5 p.m. Okay, and statement Q, they are working. So these are two different simple statements. I'm gonna go ahead and connect by using the AND symbol. Okay, so I can write P N Q. So this symbol we mean is also mean intersecting. Okay, so we can write it is after 5 p.m. Okay. After 5 p.m. and they are working. Okay. Now, what if I want to negate one of the statement here? What if I want to connect them, negate the second statement? So I use the negation symbol. So you can explain it. I can translate this simple statement right here into sentence. It is after 5 p.m. and they are not working. Okay. Okay. So I mean, this statement here, we can also understand it with the word "and" or "but." You can understand. You can translate this. This is after 5 p.m. but they are working. Okay, it is after 5 p.m. but they are not working. Okay, so there's a different number of ways to translate an "and" statement. So it could be "and" or could be "but." Okay, so P and Q you can understand. P intersect P and Q, you can understand that it is after 5 p.m. but they are working. Okay, you can understand that way. Or it is after 5 p.m. they are not working. Or you can even understand uh, this sentence here uh, by 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 write it with the yet. It is after 5 p.m. yet they are working. Okay, you can write the word yet. Okay, okay, good. Okay. Um, let's see what I want to remind you. The word and over here, we call this conjunction. Okay, this is conjunction symbol. Okay, so conjunction symbol. Okay. Some textbook they call it that name. Let me see if I can give you another example. Example number 2. Oops. So I have two statements. Okay, first one is you will perform. Okay. You will you will perform 5 months of community service, and P I have like this. You will pay. Let's put this P. Okay. You will pay $100 fine. Okay. So I'm going to use the conjunction symbol. So P intersect N Q. You can understand like this. If you will perform 5 months of community service, and you will pay $100 fine. Okay, you will perform 5 months of community service, and you will pay $100 fine. There you go. Okay, so it's very easy to connect to a simple statement using the conjunction symbol, the and symbol, or the upside down letter V symbol like this. In intermediate algebra, college algebra, if you have a chance to take that class, we call this intersection symbol. Okay. All right. Now the next symbol, or the next connective. Okay, so this is a connective right here. I'm gonna put here just in case you forget. Okay, the next symbol, the next connective is OR. Okay. OR statement. Okay, OR statement, and we use this letter, the letter B over here, and this statement, this letter B over here, we call that disjunction statement. Disjunction symbol. Okay. Alright, for example, let's see. Example number 1. So I have two statement P. You first statement is the bill received majority approval. Okay, approval. Q. The bill become a law. Okay. Now let's go ahead and connect them with this disjunction symbol. So we have P or Q. So you can understand this as the bill received majority approval Okay. Or the bill become a lot. The bill becomes a lot. Okay. Or you can put the negation for the second statement. Okay, the bill received majority approval, or the bill won't becomes a law. There you go. Okay, or you can put the bill does not become a law. Okay, you want to. So it's pretty simple. Nothing hard. Okay. Okay. Now, the next connective I want to introduce is the if and then. So we will have if and then statement, and the symbol for that is this letter with the arrow. Right. So if you have two statement P and Q, then the first statement you will start with if, then the second statement you start with then. So P arrow Q. Okay, for example, I have something like this. Okay, how about this? Let me see. I can pick something easy for you. Okay. A statement: a person is a father. Second statement: P. Okay. PQ. A person is male. Okay. So I can write if and then statement. P imply Q. So you can write like this: if a person is a father, then a person is male. Okay. I mean, it should be then the person is male. If the father, then the person is male. So this is true. Okay, this compound statement is true. Okay. Or you can put the negation. Okay, for this statement here, number 2. Okay. What if I want to negate P imply negate Q? So if a person is not a father, then person is not a male. It's not male. Okay. Okay. Let me give you another example. Okay. Example number 3. Okay. So I have something like this. I have two statements. Two simple statements. First statement is called statement P. Again, statement P is we suffer a huge budget deficit we suffer, okay, huge budget deficit, okay, and a simple statement Q is we control military spending. Military spending. Now I want to go ahead and create a compound statement, if and then, statement. That's what we are doing. So the if and then statement over here is I want to change a little bit. So last time I have two negations, so let's do a negation on P, okay, then Q. So how we're gonna write this? Negate this, so it means that if we don't suffer, okay, we can write like that. If we don't suffer huge budget deficit, okay, because we negate this statement here, then we can control military spending. There you go. Okay, that is one of the ways. So I mean, usually for the homework they give you two statement and whatever they want over here. It could be or statement or and statement, or it could be if and then statement, or it could be any of them. And sometimes they can what they want you to put a negation in for each statement. It depends on what kind of question they give you. Okay. Okay. Um, let me see. I can give you uh, another case. So maybe well, there's so many different combined statement you can create, but or you can create a compound statement of all the concept we have learned so far, including and statement, or statement, if and then statement. Uh, so maybe later I'm gonna go ahead and combine all of them together, okay? But at this moment, I think I'm gonna stop right over here because uh, at this moment I just want to introduce the each statement first. Then later I'm gonna go ahead and combine all of them together, and I can use parentheses also, okay? For each compound statement. Now the last compound statement I want to introduce is the if and only if statement. Number 4, if and only if statement. So the symbol for if and only if statement is the arrow, but the arrow go in both directions. So last time they have only one direction, but now they go both direction. Okay. Now let me give you the example. Example number 1. Okay, what if I have this? Let's see. Let me see. I can give you something. Okay, how about this? I have two statements. Statement P is Alex play goalie on the team. Okay, play goalie on a team, and the Q is the Titans win the Champion Cup. Win championship or champions cup. It doesn't matter. Okay, and in this example, I want to create the if and only if statement. So between P and Q, so I have P, and I draw the both direction arrow like this. Okay, so this is mean Alex play goalie on the team if and only if. Okay, Alex plays goalie on the team. Okay, if and only if and only if the Titan wins championship. Okay, here you go. You can create a if and only statement like that, or you can negate one of them. For example, I want to negate what if I want to negate statement Q. Okay, what if I want to negate statement Q? Okay, so what does it mean over here? Alex plays goalie on the team if and only if the Titan does not win the champion. Okay, Alex plays goalie on the team if and only if the Titan does not win championship. Yeah. Well, we just need to negate the second simple statement. Okay. So you see that we can put the negation for each statement as long as it makes sense. Of course, in some case you cannot, but usually given two simple statement and we want you to create something like this or something like this, most of the time it end up with a very logical compound statement. Okay, yeah. If it turned out to be weird, and then it's just because the professor who create the question, that professor did not even think about like the logic of the statement he created. But other than that, I don't think you have something weird in your math lab. Okay, so that is all for compound statement. You might see in your MyMathLab homework. Maybe you will see that on the test. Now, I'm gonna go ahead for the practicing problem. I'm gonna go ahead and combine all the statement we have learned so far. Okay, so all the statement, and because when we combine like that, we might have to use the parentheses. Okay, for example, I have something like this. Okay, so next part. So this is so this first statement, the second Roman. What is second Roman over here? Did I put any second Roman over here? Oh, I didn't have any second Roman. So on the second Roman, I just put as practicing problem here. Okay, so number 2, practicing. So problem, question, problem, practice. Okay. Okay, so let's see about this example number 1 right here. Again, I give you two statements. Statement P. He earned $100,000 yearly. Okay, 100,000 K yearly. And statement Q. He is happy. Okay. Okay. So now the question is they want us to write the statement for the following symbolic statement. So question A, the symbolic statement I have is negate of P or Q, P and Q. Okay. Okay. Then question B, they want to negate Q. Then and intersect. So this is intersect simple. QP. Okay. Then question C, on it is and simple or intersect simple, the same thing. Then question C, want to negate this P imply or even then Q. Okay. Okay. Okay, so let's see how we do that. Okay. So let's talk about part A first. Answer. I'm telling you, this is a pretty long lecture over here. This section is there's so many concepts we have to cover. So let's see how we do this. So we want to negate the whole thing over here. So how we gonna write that? So he earned 100,000 K yearly and he's happy. So this is negate that. So I can put like this. It is not true that. Okay, I negate that. Okay, the whole thing over here, the whole compound statement right here. It is not true that he earned 100,000 K yearly and happy and okay, and happy. What should I don't know? I got a grammar wrong over here. So usually because this is he earns 100,000 and be happy. Oh, and is happy? I'm not sure, but I mean, whatever it is, that's English part. So you see that this n, so it's this is negation, so it's not true. He earned 100,000, and his is happy. You can put like that, okay? Or he earned 100,000 K yearly and is happy. Okay. I don't know. I'm talking about the English part. I don't know. We should put is happy or and he is happy. I guess we have to put he is happy, but I just make it short. So just happy. Okay. But anyway, it should be okay. That is just English grammar. It's nothing to do with math. Now let's negate this part right here. So the parentheses it tell you that you see that in this the second one doesn't have a parenthesis. So the first one have parentheses. It means this goes together. Everything inside a parenthesis is considered as one statement, which is the compound statement. Then you negate the compound statement. Okay, but this one you just negate the simple statement. So you can put like that. He doesn't earn 100,000 K. Okay. Or yeah. Uh, So he doesn't earn 100,000 K yearly, but he's still happy. Okay, you can put it like that, because if you go back to if you go back to the end statement, so you will see that this is also mean but. Okay, I said that in the the previous part right here. It mean but. You see that right over here? It mean but. Okay, or yet. Okay, it could be like that. Okay. Um. Let's see. All right. So in this case, we can put uh he. Oh, sorry. He does not earn 100,000 K yearly, but he is happy. There you go. You can write like that. See? So this is a negation of the whole if and then statement. So you can put like this. Mm, mm, let's see how we're gonna put this. It is not true that. Mm, so if we negate this, it is not true that if he earned 100,000 K yearly, then he is happy. Okay. Uh, okay. It is not true that if he earned 100,000 K yearly, then he is happy. Okay. I don't know. We can put it that way or not. Mm, so it is not. There's another way to express this. It is not true that if he earned 100,000 K yearly, then he happy. Oh, you can put if I don't know is this one true or not. No, it's not good. Because I thought that we can put if he doesn't earn 100,000 K, then he does not happy. Then it is wrong. That's not good. That it means that you negate each simple statement. However, um, this is a negation of a compound statement. So I think this should be better. But when I read the English part, I read the sentence over here, it kind of does not make any sense of it. It is not true. Let's read the English right here. Let's make sense. It is not true that if he earned 100,000 K, then he's happy. Oh yeah, I think it's good. This is true. I think it's logical. Because this is not true. It is like you can say, okay, it's not true that if I earn 100,000 K, then I'm happy. Because many people, for example, many people earn 100,000 K, but they not happy. So this is bad. That's good. That's good. This is logical. It's logical. The English part is good. Okay. All right. Now, how about if I have so far we done only two simple statements. What if I have three simple statements? Let's see what happened. Okay. I have a statement P right here. Okay. A student Miss. Okay. Lecture. Q. A student study. Well, let's delete this. I don't want to use this one. How about this? The plant is fertilized. Is fertilized. Fertilized. Okay. The plant is not water. Okay, it's not water. And finally, the plant wilts. PQR. Okay. So the two symbolic statement over here we need to translate. The first symbolic statement over here is P and negating Q inside parentheses imply negating R. And the second one is P and negating Q imply negating R. Okay, let's see how we do this. Okay. So let's do part A first. Let's think a little bit. So for the first one, everything is inside a parenthesis, so it means that it needs to go first. So you can put like this: the plant is fertilized or water. If the plant is fertilized or water, because it's negate of not water, so it would be negate of water, it would be water. If the plant is fertilized and water, then the plant does not wilt. Okay, you can write like that. If the plant is fertilized, this is not all, I'm sorry, this is and water, then okay, then the plant does not wilt. Okay. B. Okay, for this one, the negation for Q and R, the plant is fertilized and how we write this over here? Let's think a little bit. The plant is fertilized, and if the plant is water, then the plant is not wood. Okay, so the plant, yes, this should be logical. The plant is fertilized, and if the plant is water, the plant is fertilized, and if the plant is water, then okay, then the plant does not. does not will. Okay, it should be that. Should be that way. Okay. Okay, let's read again and see if logical. The plant is fertile, and if the plant is water, then the plant does not. Yeah, that makes sense. It's logical. So when you translate from the symbolic statement to regular to sentence statement, then make sure that you check it, okay? Because sometimes the way you write it, the English, then it's probably end up with something, a sentence that does not make any sense, okay? So you have to be careful, check if it is make really sense or not. Okay, so now you see that on the first two example, the symbolic symbol I have is it contains parentheses. Now what if what if it does not contain the parentheses? If it does not contain the parentheses, then you have to be careful and you have to see what compound statement you should do first. Okay. So in the example number 3 over here, again I will have some sentence statements. I have some written statement, and I want to convert it into a symbolic statement. Okay, so I have something like this. Part A. I do not fail the course if and only if I study hard and I pass the final. I do not fail the class if and only if I study hard and pass the final. Okay, part B. I do not fail the course fail the class if and only if I study hard comma, and pass the final. Now, if you compare between these two compound statement, okay, you will see the only difference is they have the parenthesis. They have the comma right here. The comma make everything different. Okay. So on the first part, there's no comma. So if I do not fail the class, if and only if I study hard and pass the final. Okay, so I do not fail the class if and only if I study hard. So I do not fail the class. So let P represent the first statement. I fail the class. Okay, and Q represent I study hard, and R represent I pass the final. Okay, so we can write this. If I do not fail the class if and only if I study hard and pass the final. So I do not fail the class, so going to be negate a P. Okay, imply So look like that this whole thing over here goes together because there's no comma. Instead of Q and R. There you go. Something like that. Even though it should be like this. Okay, it should be like that. Okay. And for part B, if I do not fail the course, okay, if I do not fail the course, if I finish the class, if and only if I study hard. So if I don't so good, we get P, if and only if I study hard Q, and pass the final exam. There you go. That's the difference between two symbolic statements when we have a different location for the column. So you have to be careful with the column right over here. Okay. So this one right here in this example, I still put parentheses. Now, what if they don't give us parentheses? Then how do they give us a symbolic statement? Okay, but they don't give us the parentheses. Then how do I know that? How do I know that what compound statement I should write first? Okay, or what compound what simple statement combine to each other? How do I know? If they don't, you see, in this case, I know that this has parentheses. Okay, but what if they give you the simple statement and it does not have parentheses? Then let's see how we do that. Okay, let's see which one go first. Okay, so in the example number 4 here, um, hmm. Okay, so I have compound statement like this with a parenthesis. P imply Q and negate R. Okay, that's the first one. And the second one I have P and Q, then imply negate R. Okay, and the third one I have P if and only if Q, then imply R. D have P imply Q if and only if R. E P and imply Q if and only if R or S. Okay, so they have 4 of them, and at the end I have P or Q, P and Q or R. So I have something like this. And how do I know that which one which one go first? Is that we have to do if and only first, or we have to do the end first? So how do I know? How do I know? It's like you remember there's a PEMDAS rule. You need to know which one go first. Okay. So for the logic, there's some rule too, but of course it's not PEMDAS, but they have a rule. The rule is okay. In order to know which one go first over here, so we must apply the rules. And what is the rule over here? The rule state that um, the statement, the rule, okay, the statement before and after the most dominant connective should be grouped and go first. So I'm gonna write over here statement Okay, before and after. Okay, the most dominant connective. Dominant connective. Okay, connective is and or even only if then that's connective. Should be group. Okay, should be group. Okay, should be group. And okay, should be group. And let me use let me see if we can use the I want to say should be group. And let's see, use the correct word over here. The statement, a statement before and after the most dominant connected should be group and combine first. Okay, should be group and combine. Okay, combine first. Okay, but the thing is that which one is the dominant connective? So the most dominant, okay, the most dominant is the if and only if statement. So the by condition no statement. Conditional statement is if and only if. This is the most dominant one. Then the second dominant must be the conditional. The conditional is if and then statement. That's the second dominant. Then we have conjunction, uh, conjunction, and disjunction. So this is on the same level of dominance. Okay, conjunction. So this is um, N and R right here. N and R. Okay. Then finally, the less dominant, the least dominant must be negation. Okay, so this is the most dominant right here. Most dominant. So in order to know which one you combine first, you have to see which one is before and after the most dominant. Okay, so let's see how we apply the rule over here to combine the compound statement right here. So this is the second dominant. So this one right here is more dominant than this. So before and after the most dominant. So this is the most dominant. So you have to group this. So A, so you're gonna do P imply group this Q and R. Okay. The same thing. This is the most dominant. So you're gonna before the most, before after. So this is after, this is before. So we're gonna group P, Q, then imply R. Okay, so part B. And for part C, we have, oh, this is more dominant, so we're gonna group this one. So this P, Q, imply R, because this is most dominant, so this after, so we're gonna group this. Okay, this one we group this, then most dominant should be at the end. E, oh, E kind of complicated. So this is more dominant, so this is the same level. So we're gonna group P and Q imply R or S. There you go. Okay. Now the last one, we don't know which one go first because it's the same level here. So this one is uh, not 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 clear enough. It's not clear. Okay, not clear. So because it's not clear, so we don't know which one go first because if we apply the rule, so you see that the conjunction and disjunction is on the same level of dominance, so we don't know which one go first. Okay. All right. Good. So I'm gonna stop the video here. So that's all for section 3.1. It's pretty long video, but I'm sure that as long as you get all the concept for section 2.1, then the following section should be very easy. Okay, let me know if you don't understand any question here or any handwriting mess up over here. So please let me know. Other than that, I'll see you guys next time.